What's up, everybody? Man, WWE 2018, what a year it was. I talk a lot about how it was a bad year in wrestling, but there were some good moments too, a lot of bad moments, and off and on, we're all wrestling critics in the end. But you know what? A lot of these moments actually happened around WrestleMania season. A lot of cool moments, actually, and I'm going to talk about those first. But the year started off with the Royal Rumble, with Asuka and Shinsuke Nakamura both being the winners of the Royal Rumble, Asuka being the winner of the very first Women's Royal Rumble, and they both were on the WrestleMania 34. And it also consisted of Roman Reigns getting his chance to become the Universal Championship against Brock Lesnar, where they main evented WrestleMania 34. It was also John Cena challenging The Undertaker. And we can't forget about Seth Rollins becoming the Intercontinental Champion at WrestleMania 34. A lot of good moments there, for example, but a lot of bad ones as well. One of the bad moments of the year was Asuka's undefeated streak ending at WrestleMania 34 when Charlotte made her tap out. That wasn't a moment I was so proud of, honestly. I wasn't so happy about that. I know they want to end streaks, and apparently it always happens in New Orleans, apparently. Same with the Undertaker's streak. WrestleMania 34 probably had about 4 bad moments I can think of, from Asuka losing, to Roman Reigns losing, to I think a 12-year-old kid being the tag team champion, and also, what I mentioned here, Shinsuke Nakamura also losing. So we had Asuka losing, Shinsuke losing, Roman Reigns losing, and a 14-year-old becoming a tag team champion. 4 of the worst moments of the year happened at WrestleMania 34 this year. Sink that in a little bit. Now, after WrestleMania 34, there wasn't so many great moments I can think of, but I will go over the moments I actually remember. Because after WrestleMania 34, we all know Brock Lesnar was going to leave for a little while, so there was going to be no Universal Championship on Raw. And so that led to the focus on the Intercontinental Championship, where Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins main evented a pay-per-view with the Intercontinental Championship in an Iron Man match. Money in the Bank also had some memorable moments, like Alexa Bliss winning the Money in the Bank, Braun Strowman winning the Money in the Bank, but also Alexa Bliss cashing in and becoming the new Women's Champion, which she dropped it to Ronda Rousey later on at SummerSlam anyways, and Ronda Rousey became the Women's Champion. And SummerSlam also being the same night Roman Reigns became the Universal Champion and finally defeating Brock Lesnar, but sadly had to drop it because his leukemia came back, which was probably one of the saddest moments of the entire year. But yeah, I would say Roman Reigns getting leukemia, it coming back to him, was probably the saddest moment of the entire year, because hey, I didn't know he had leukemia, none of you guys probably knew he had leukemia. I mean, he had to drop the title. And I thought, I was happy because finally Brock Lesnar was gone. They could have a champion defend his title every night on Raw, whatever. But then the curse of the Universal Championship began, and Roman Reigns had to drop that title. Which on that same night, Dean Ambrose had his heel turn on a night we wouldn't expect him to be heel, turning on Seth Rollins. After they won the Raw Tag Team Championships. It was probably the heelish thing the WWE has probably ever done in quite a while. This also led to Brock Lesnar defeating Braun Strowman at Crown Jewel and becoming a 2-time Universal Champion. Oh joy. Also this year, AJ Styles dropped the title to Daniel Bryan on an episode of SmackDown, which was very unexpected, and which led to Daniel Bryan and Brock Lesnar having a match at Survivor Series, which then led to Daniel Bryan defeating AJ Styles at TLC, basically. And last but not least of this year was the McMahon saying they're now running the show and Paige being relieved of her duties. What a year 2018 was in wrestling. But one last thing, there was also Tommaso Ciampa having his NXT Championship title run when he defeated Aleister Black on an NXT show, having matches with Johnny Gargano. But that's all the NXT side of things. But yeah, guys, that was the year in 2018 in the WWE, basically. All the good moments, bad moments. My personal opinion of this year was Maybe it wasn't the worst year, but it wasn't the best year. A lot of bad luck with people, etc. But yeah, that's my entire timeline for WWE 2018 as far as what I think were good and bad moments. If you have any other ideas in the comments below, let me know. Have a nice day. Subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you guys next year. Thank you for watching. And see you guys in 2019. Have a safe New Year's. Don't drink and drive. And don't start the year off bad. And that's all I want to say, guys. Peace out, y'all.